Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Salam.
Sayyidi, as Ramadan is approaching, can you please guide us on how to manage our time better between dunya and our isolation? Please forgive me for my lack of understanding and bad adab.
No problem. Time better, you do your time management inshaAllah. Write your time management and organize yourself and organize your life, that every day you do your awrad at a specific time, do the practices at specific times. So Ramadan pretty much will organize that anyways, because you're going to base it on your suhoor and iftar times and how you're going to do everything. It pretty much will fix itself. But in life generally, discipline yourself with the times that you're going to do your zikr. That when are you going to do your awrad and you religiously stick with that time. When you're going to do your Allah, make your salawats and all of that throughout the day, and you write that like on a time chart and say, every day at this time I'm going to start doing my salawats, every time at this time I'm going to do my dhikr of Allah, and you discipline yourself with a regimen. That way you stick upon it. If you leave it for the end of the night, you end up forgetting and doing everything and you don't do anything, and you try to save it for the end of the night and pass out doing it. So everything in life is a discipline, and Islam is the most important part, to have a discipline. Just like how Allah has us praying at specific times, gives us a little bit of leeway in between the times, but important because of the energies of those times to be praying and to be worshipping Allah. At the same time you make a cycle on a chart that during these days and this time I'm going to make salawats, durood, I'm going to make my awrad, I'm going to read my dalal al-khairat, and then you keep to that schedule like a time chart organizer, and you know every day that's your thing. And you can even have your phone remind you, it's my dalal al-khairat time, and it reminds you to read. This is my salawat time and reminds you to read inshaAllah. But requires a discipline, and that people try to put a discipline into their spiritual and religious practices so that to be successful. And that you do in business and work and everything else. The ones who are most successful are the ones who have a strong discipline. They do everything they're supposed to, and they have the discipline to carry it out and the sense of responsibility that they have to carry it out. So imagine if they ran things and they had no responsibility, they wouldn't pay the bills, they wouldn't pay electricity, they wouldn't pay all the things that have to be done, and everything would collapse. So that's irresponsible person. So responsible people have everything organized and everything they take care, and they can't sleep without it being done. So that is the same requirement that's needed in Islam inshaAllah, and to be successful in the tariqah inshaAllah.